Two of us.
What
How's
did
your
I
morning?
miss on the live one?
Oh man. Well, the highlight was definitely reacting to your vlog. That was hilarious.
Oh shit, I forgot you did that.
That was
Did you
the
watch the
best.
whole thing?
No, we watched we were just kind of skimming around. Like we watched when you got ready for the gym. We watched parts of the gym, a couple of your meals. Yeah, it was probably only like 5 minutes of it total. But
Oh, did you see the peanut butter thing?
the peanut butter thing.
Oh,
Refresh my
you didn't
memory.
see it. Dude, if you don't
What
know what
was
I'm
it?
talking about, I think you saw it. So I was trying to get peanut butter in my fucking meal. I was trying to get
Okay.
it in my blender. So I'm sitting there with a spoon and I'm like shaking it off. And I'm talking,
Yeah.
I'm like, anybody has a better way of like weighing out their peanut butter, please let me know. As soon as I said that, I flicked down. Peanut butter flew up all the way down and landed on top of my shoe, and it was like that much peanut butter on my
Oh no.
shoe. And then my dog
Ew.
just came up, cleaned my shoe off in like half a second.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Dude, that is so funny. No, they might have watched that part because I stepped away from my computer for a second for like maybe 5 minutes, and I had my mic muted, but I had the audio playing on here, and I could hear them talking, and then all of a sudden I heard your voice. I was like, "Oh, Josh made it after all." So I thought you were on with them live, and then I get back and it's your YouTube video. I was like, "Oh, that makes sense."
That's funny. I'm gonna try
Oh,
to do one this week. See how that goes.
nice, dude. How many have you put out so far? Just the one?
Yeah, just the one. I was doing it a year ago and I had two videos out and it just became too much. But now that I have my friends' help and
Yeah.
everything, it should be a lot easier. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to do them every Friday. You do YouTube, don't you?
I was during prep. I haven't really done much in my off season yet, but I plan to, man. There's just so much always
It's a
on my
lot.
plate, you know. It is a
Yeah.
lot. So
Yeah.
your homie is helping you with editing, filming, or what, or both?
Yeah, I let him move in with me because he moved here from Missouri. He visited me not too long ago and he
Oh,
liked it here, so he wanted to move here. So now we just kind of have this like good dynamic going where like he has his camera and like we have like we just go to the gym together. We both do the same thing for a living. Like we coach people and do social media stuff. So it's like our
oh,
schedules are
cool.
pretty good. So yeah,
Yeah,
we just help each other out.
dude, that's awesome, man. Hell yeah,
Yeah, it's
that
been
sounds like
good. I'm glad because my biggest problem is I just don't record anything I do at all. I don't ever
yeah,
take anything like I don't put my phone up on a tripod at the gym. Like I don't ever think to do it. So having somebody there doing it it's making it a lot better.
huge, man. Yeah, intend to record something during training or whatever, and I'll realize as I'm starting like my last movement that I haven't recorded shit. I'm just like, dang it.
Uh-huh.
But
Yep.
no, basically what I'm trying to do is just get my phone on the tripod at the very beginning of the workout, even if I'm not going to film anything, in the first half or whatever, and then just carry around my phone like that on the tripod, so it's really easy just to set up, hit play. I also
It's
one thing I learned about myself, and people watching should use this as a tip too if you want. What trips me up, and what I think trips a lot of people up when they're trying to film their workouts, don't watch the shit between your sets. Just because that's where you go down a rabbit hole and you're like, oh, this angle's not great. I don't look
yeah.
shredded it up or whatever the fuck it is. In this shot, I got to redo it. Now you're doing extra sets, and now you're just ruining your workout. So what I do is I'll set it up, I'll hit play, I'll film whatever. I'll try to get it set up so it looks nice, but I don't watch it. And then I watch them at the end of the workout when I'm completely done. And if they're all shit, they're all shit. You know what I mean? Like it is
Yep.
what it is.
Well, you got to
Better.
use them 'cause you got,
Yeah, exactly.
and
Exactly.
they're honestly probably only shit to you yourself. So like people
Yes.
wouldn't even care. Did you ever
Yes.
record yourself when you started? Not like when you started lifting, but when you're getting more into things seriously. Did you ever record yourself to check your own form?
Good question.
That's something I
Not really.
definitely used to do a lot more.
Yeah, not really when I first started, because that would have been holy shit. It's been like 10 years now this year.
Yeah.
So I don't think I had a cell phone that could record much. I'm pretty sure
No.
10 years ago I had like a flip phone or something, dude. I don't even remember what I had. But it
Dude, what were those
wasn't
ones? Motorola Razor?
Razor, bro. That's what I
You
had.
remember
Yeah.
those? Those were fucking cool. I don't know why those were such a big deal back in the day, but like the
Those
Motorola
were
Razor
yeah.
was like the coolest flip phone ever.
Yeah, that was my first phone, actually. Was the
Oh,
Razor, I
for real?
think. Yeah.
I had this
Yeah,
like
yeah.
little gray phone. It was a flip phone. It was like this big, and it had
Mhm.
a circle on the outside of it. So like when it would ring or go off, that circle would start to just flash blue or something weird. It was
Oh,
weird.
really?
Yeah, and then you just flip it open and then it turns off.
That's hilarious, dude, man. That's so
The phones
crazy
were
how much phones have changed.
Yeah, now this is like this doesn't flip at all. It's kind of boring.
I know, right?
I just like
Piece of
pull it up
shit
and open
iPhone.
it like this, and there it goes.
Do you have do you have the what is it? 14 now? 15? I don't even know what it is.
I have the 14 and it is glitchy. It's like a piece of garbage. I think that ever
Oh,
since the
really?
15 came out, this one sucked.
So 15 is the newest one.
Uh huh.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, and
I think I have
I'm like,
13.
yeah, I'm on the fence with upgrading it because it'll only cost me with my phone plan like $150 to upgrade it to the
Mhm.
15. But then I'm like, I'm playing into their system. They know they're doing it. They make my phone suck so that I buy their new one.
Oh, yeah. No, dude, 100% that's what they do.
Yeah,
But it's almost like you kind of have to play into the system, you know what I mean? Unless you just want to live with a
glitchy phone.
shitty phone. I don't know. They kind of
Yeah,
got
dude.
us.
My phones. Every time the next one comes out, all of mine end up doing the exact same thing. And it's done this ever since like the iPhone 7. It'll
Yeah.
start to like glitch in the texts where it texts like it types its own letters for whatever reason while I'm sitting there trying to type.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah. And then the camera gets weird. And that's where it irritates me because that's the only reason I bought this phone in the first place was for the camera.
Right. Yep.
Other than obviously communicating and stuff. But like I could get any phone to communicate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could use a Motorola Razor to communicate
Yeah,
if you
exactly.
needed
And
for
to
sure.
be honest, when I like retire from the coaching thing and I don't want to do social media anymore, I probably will get a phone like that where like just friends, maybe not like a razor, but just a
Yeah.
phone where only my friends have my info and they can text and call me and that's it. And I don't have to get on social media. Like there's nothing
Well,
on that phone other than those things.
dude, they brought the Razor back. Did you see that a couple years ago?
Oh wait, did they really?
Yeah, let me see if I can find it. I mean, it's not the same. It's like a way
Yeah.
nicer, modern version.
I'm trying to
But
remember the phone that I had that I thought was so cool, but it flipped open both ways. So like you could
oh
flip it
no
like
shit,
this, and then you could text on the whole keyboard, or you could flip it open like this, and it'd be a regular phone.
that's freaking cool. I've seen phones like that. I don't know what they're called though.
Dude,
Oh yeah,
that phone
look
is
at this. This is crazy. Here, I'll share my screen.
I
I
kind of
could
miss
totally.
keyboards on phones.
Oh yeah, like a physical keyboard.
Yeah. Like
You see
I
this?
just remember that phone. You could turn it sideways and flip it open. You could sit there and text on a regular keyboard. It was nice. Damn, it's not
Oh,
loading.
it's not.
No, it's still loading. It's there you go. Oh wow. I don't like it.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah, why? Why does that need to be? I mean, I was just complaining about flip phones. So I guess I can't. Oh, but they're not doing it the way I want them to.
But dude, it folds up like the screen folds up. That's so weird.
It kind of reminds
Yeah,
me of a Game Boy for some reason.
I can see it.
Does it flip both directions, it looks like?
It looks like just the one way to me, I think.
But some of them have it
Oh,
closed on it,
you
dude.
mean both directions? Like, yeah, I think you're right. Yeah,
What?
that's really weird.
I'm gonna
I don't
get
know.
one.
Do it, dude. Fuck yeah.
I
Were
can't.
you a game?
I'm, what's
Were you
up?
a Game Boy? Were you a Game Boy kid?
Uh-huh. I played a lot of Kirby.
Kirby. Okay.
Do you
I
remember
was
that game?
fuck yeah. I was more
Yeah.
of a Super Mario slash Donkey Kong, like the Donkey Kong Country games. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I was all about it.
I had the old Nintendo systems too, like the ones like the 64.
Oh
So
yeah.
I play Mario on those, and then I would try to speed run it with my friends. So one of my friends, he could complete Super Mario World in like 4 minutes and 30 seconds, the whole game.
Are you serious?
It was the craziest thing to see. He just runs through the whole entire game, literally, like all in one string.
Holy shit, bro.
I'm like, people just got nothing else to do when they're kids.
Yeah. Did he
They're
do
like,
like
oh, done
I've
with
seen
school.
some
I'm just gonna go home and like fucking beat this whole entire game in 5 minutes.
yeah. I've seen some speedrunners where they like glitch through the map and shit. Like they figured out how to like glitch so that they're falling through the map to the other side. Like I've seen all kinds of crazy tricks like that.
Yeah,
I've
dude. I like to play what the hell is it called? Not yeah, I think it is. It's Mike Tyson Punch Out, but it's not that specific one.
oh on
You
Game
know what
Boy?
I'm talking about? No, on the 64. The Game Boy, I
Oh,
seriously I think I was just like a big like Kirby guy. Like I like all the Kirby games.
okay. Mike Tyson. No, I never had a Nintendo like that. Once
Dang,
I had a
yeah.
console, I think my first console was the original Xbox.
Oh,
Or
really?
no,
I had one
that's not
too.
true. That's not true. My first console was the PS2. Or no, PS1, the first
Dude,
PlayStation.
you have me all fucked up because you're making me remember the same thing as you. I thought it was the Xbox. Now it is. I'm thinking the PS1.
Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah, we
Yeah, I
went.
can't
I
think
don't know
of what
why
I
we
played.
had a PlayStation because my dad was a Microsoft employee my entire life. So, uh, for some reason, we started with PlayStation, and then after that, it was all Xbox. But my
I can
first
see what a
console was
PS1 looks
PS1.
like real quick. Oh, yep.
Mine was gray.
Yeah, they're gray. It has the disc thing in the middle. You click the button and it pops open. Yeah,
Yep.
now I remember
Yep.
that. I can't remember any actual games that I played on it though.
Man, I had a Toy Story game. I had a. I was really young when I had that. I had a Spider-Man. Dude, that Spider-Man game was the shit, man.
On
Here, let me see if
PS1?
I can find it. What'd you say?
On the PS1?
Yeah.
Dude, I know I had a bunch of Spider-Man games. I just don't know which console it was on.
Okay. Here, this one.
I hope it's the one that I've played before.
This one will ring a bell if it is. Let's see. Okay. Hopefully, this will load on yours because it's a video.
I was going to say I got to let it load for 15 minutes before we get to actually talk about it.
Yeah. I'll get it in a good spot
There
while
we
it's
go.
loading.
Dude. Oh my god,
You
yes, this is the one. You do the rock
you
you bank
remember
the
this?
bank. That's the
Yeah,
bank.
dude. Yeah.
Dude, can't you go in the vents?
Yes. I think so.
I'm pretty
This
sure
is a
that you have to go
full.
in the vents or something. I don't remember. Dude, wow, yeah, this is the one I remember. I also know I can think of two cutscenes in this game even.
Yeah.
I can
Right.
think of one cutscene where like the is it like what's the girl, the black cat or something?
Oh yeah,
What
the
is
black cat. Yep.
she pops up in a cutscene on the roof of a building, and then there's another cutscene with the lizard guy.
Yeah. Dude, this is it's a full walkthrough and it's only an hour and 45 minutes.
I know
That's such
games were like a lot less intricate, huh?
that's such a short game. That's
But let's be
crazy.
honest. How much of the actual gameplay were you doing? Because I was mostly just fucking around.
Really? No, I was committed. I was playing the story and shit. I was
Dude, I
trying
don't even
to
think I cared. I just wanted to be Spider Man. I wanted to climb on walls and stuff, and I don't think I
yeah.
ever actually beat the story.
Oh really?
No.
Oh shit,
Like
dude,
this
remember
scene right
beating
now
him?
that he's doing, I never got this far.
Oh really?
No.
Oh shit. Dude, I remember the final boss though. Let's see if that's on here. Yeah.
This guy?
Oh shit. So you get oh no, this is Carnage. So right after you kill Carnage, oh right here. Doc
So you
Ock
kill
gets
a boss that you think is the final boss, and it gives you another one.
yeah, dude, and then this fucker chases you. This was so hard. I remember dying at this part over and over and over.
Whoa, this
Dang.
is so hard to watch.
This is so old, dude. Oh my god.
What the
For
hell
real
is
though,
that?
the new Spider-Man game looks rad.
Do you play video games still?
Yeah, I have very limited time for it, so it takes me a really long time to finish a game. And sometimes I
Yeah.
don't. A lot of times if I play a game now, I'll play it for a bit when as I have time, and then eventually I'll just put it down. Uh I finished a couple games this past year though. I finished a couple Resident Evil games. Yeah. No, I like it a lot, man. It's just there's so little time in the day, you know?
That's my problem. I would love to be able to do that again, but I just can't think of like when I would be able to fit that in and how would I feel if I was doing it versus something productive.
Yeah. For
Because
me,
there's
as
games
long as
I like, but I also just don't know if I have the patience to sit there and play them for more than like 15 or 20 minutes. 'Cause it has to be like a really good game. So one of my favorite
yeah.
games that I've played, I don't know if you played this one, it's called Bloodborne.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh shit. You're hardcore with that
I
Souls
guess I'm
like
hardcore.
shit.
I don't even play games that much. I fucking love that game. That game's so
Did you
cool.
finish that game?
I finished that game multiple times. I finished it all the different ways that you can finish it.
Damn, dude. See, I bet if
Yeah.
you played video games semi consistently, you'd probably be really good at it. Because those games are
What,
fucking hard, dude. I've never
what
finished
did
a
you Oh, what were you gonna
well,
say?
I've never actually completed a From Software Souls game that I can think of. I
Dark
play the
Souls.
first I played the first half of Dark Souls 1. I
Those are
played
great.
and then got stuck. But I got stuck because my character build was kind of shit. So if I replayed it, I'd be able to finish. I just haven't yet. Uh,
Dude, we gotta play Bloodborne together if you can, because if you have it, we can play it together. And I have the DLC
oh,
too.
that's on PS4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I have that. I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah.
Dude,
One of
that'd be
these days
fun.
we gotta play it.
That'd be a lot easier to get through with somebody, I bet.
Yeah, the only thing that sucks is you need to have insight to let somebody in your game to help you. So you have to at least see the first boss before you can have someone come join in. And then after that,
Okay.
you gain less insight if you have somebody with you too. So like I always try
Uh,
to fight the boss before I bring somebody in. But
okay.
yeah, it's cool. Those games are a lot of fun. I would like to get to a point with the social media stuff where I can just, if I want to play video games, I can stream it. So I'm still kind of doing something productive. I'm interacting with people, and then I'm
Yeah.
playing a game that.
That's a good way to do it for sure. That's cool. I know. I wish Milan was on here. I know that she did that for a while.
Yeah, she did that. She's played games with James and stuff too. And I think she's getting back into playing games because I told her she should.
That's sick, man. That's cool.
Yeah,
It's so weird to me. What'd you say?
streaming stuff just looks like fun to me. I like to interact with people.
Yeah. No, dude, that would be fun. It'd kind of be like getting on here like this and doing kind of like a podcast thing, except for instead of just talking, you're playing a game while you're talking. Like that could be pretty rad.
And if my focus is on something like a game, for some reason my ADHD will kick on even harder, and I'll just say a lot of really random stuff, which would be
Dude,
so entertaining.
I bet it would be super entertaining. Yeah. You should definitely do that. See, I feel
So
like unless I were streaming with someone, like if we streamed together, I'm sure it would be a great time. But if it were
yeah,
just
no,
me, I feel like I would get so focused on the game I wouldn't say much, and then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I'm streaming." Whoops.
sorry guys.
Yeah, sorry, I haven't been
Yeah,
saying
I,
shit.
I definitely would hope that the audience wouldn't care if I'm good at the game or not, because I probably won't be. Like
Same.
I'll just be there for pure entertainment, and then the game is just something for you to look at while I'm doing weird shit.
I've kind of heard that people like when you're shit. Like that's a whole other subset of Twitch where people like to watch people suck.
But
Which
that's where I need to be at because I don't want to be with the
yeah,
tryhards. Oh, this guy sucks. He can't do this, that, whatever. Yeah, I'm not trying to, dude. I'm just having fun. It's what this thing's made to do.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not life or death. It's Call of Duty. Respawn.
That's kind of my right. That's kind of my rule for gaming as a whole is like it's fun, but at the end of the day it is literally just pure entertainment. Like it's the same I think of it the exact same way as sitting down to watch a show.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing. It's just interactive versus just watching. I think where people go wrong, unless it's your livelihood, in which case go crazy.
Yeah, if you're doing it
But
competitively, people can make a lot of
oh,
money doing that competitively.
oh yeah, you like giver. But if you're just a regular guy with a job and it becomes like a all-consuming important part of your day, it's it's probably too much. You should probably
Yeah, if
dial
you're
it back.
becoming so obsessed that like you're sitting there at work and the only thing that you can think about is getting home to play video games, that's probably an
Yeah,
addiction more than anything. Like
for
that's your
sure.
fix at that point. That's going to keep you from doing so many productive things for yourself.
For sure, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything is okay in moderation, but I think
Yeah.
people have a hard time moderating themselves.
Oh, totally. I mean, I have a pretty do you have would you consider yourself an addicted person?
Oh no, not even close, dude. I could
Oh,
probably do
really?
heroin and not even care about it in a week. I don't know why. I
That's
just
the
don't get like I don't get attached to anything.
yeah. That makes sense given that you can consume a copious amount of weed and just be unfazed. That checks out.
Yeah, see,
That
with
makes
that
sense.
though, people are like, "Well, are you addicted to that?" And I'm like, "No, it's a medication I'm prescribed and I'm told to take it." Like that's the way that I kind of try
Yeah.
to look at it,
Yeah,
you know?
literally.
And like you've already seen too, like nobody can tell if I have or not. It's not like I'm like dumber.
Well, yeah, and if you're not getting like stupid high off of it, it's not gonna like why would you be addicted to that? You know what I mean?
Dude,
Like,
when I go to Washington this week, I want to take that little walk with you and your dog.
hell yeah, dude. Yeah, what day are you where are you here?
So I'm thinking I'm going to do something a little bit differently. I had kind of a cool idea, and the idea was last minute because plane tickets jumped up in price like crazy yesterday. I went to
Yeah.
buy my ticket yesterday. It was only going to be like $330 for the whole round
Mm.
trip. I went to buy it. It's like, oh, tickets unavailable, refresh page and look again. And now they're like 12 to 1500. So what I might do
Whoa.
is I might just like drive there and document it for YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, because I
What
like to drive a lot.
yeah.
So I'm probably cool with doing that drive. And once I get out of Idaho and I'm driving just through Oregon, then it's a really pretty drive too.
How long is the drive for you?
14 hours, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, that's doable.
Yeah. You put on some
Would
good
you
music, 14 hours, pull out my phone and talk to the camera for YouTube whenever I'm feeling bored and want some company. And then when I get there, I have my own car. I don't have to like Uber around or rent one or anything like that. So there's that luxury. And then I'd be able to like go see more of my friends around there instead of kind of being stuck in Everett. I could go to the city.
that'd be nice for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice. Do you have a lot of friends here?
Yeah, for some reason I actually do. I have quite a bit. And then I have family there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, so like do you know where Edgewood is?
Edgewood. I don't actually.
It's either Edgewood or Eaglewood or something like that. I'm not sure. It's only like 20 or 30 minutes out from Seattle.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I have an
Ed-
aunt and an uncle that live there, who I'd like to go see because I haven't seen them since my grandpa's funeral. So I want to go
Okay.
say hi to them. And then I have my sister there, but I don't really talk to her that much. I've got
Oh, okay.
friends. Most of my friends are like in the actual city.
Gotcha. Okay.
You might know some
Oh,
of them. Do you know Justin Nabauer?
yeah. Justin's a great
Yeah,
guy.
him. He's one of them.
Yeah, dude. Justin, man, he tore his pec at my gym, which
Yeah,
was such a bummer, dude. I felt
yeah.
so sorry for him.
And that
We
was like, was that more recent?
so that would have been let's see. That would have been at least a year ago.
Yeah, because that's when it
Maybe.
started to look like he was downsizing again. Because he had a health
Yeah.
concern a while ago and lost size, and then he gained it back, and he was
Yep.
looking really, really good. And then I'd seen him a little bit more recently within the last year, and he looked like he was downsized again. That must be the pec tear.
Yep. He gained it back. I saw him win the overall at Vancouver.
Yep.
Looks great. And then after that, when he was off season, he came to the hop for like this. It was like a kind of like a just like a barbecue event, and I think we had a posing clinic, and then we had like like contests out on the floor on different machines. So we picked like 3 different machines or something. One of them was the pendulum squat. One of them was where he tore his pec, which was this Strive
Oh, so
flat
it was
chest
in like
press.
a competitive thing too.
Yeah, dude, and it was against me, which made me feel even worse because uh so we were supposed to, what was it? It was if how many reps we could do with 1.5 times our body weight, I think. Something like
Yeah.
that. We did the math on it, and it was something according to our body weight. And I want to say we weighed about the same, so we had the same weight on there. And I went first. I can't remember
That's
how
why
many
he
I
tore
did.
his pec. He was going to push to get more than you, no
Yes,
matter what.
like it's my
That's our
fault.
fucking mentality, dude. It's not your fault. That's our mentality. You know damn well you'd have done the same thing.
Oh, for sure, dude. Well, I went first, and I think I got like 13 or 14 reps or something like that. And then he was going, looking strong, and on like rep 6 or 7, his pec just went, and he put it down. And I saw the look on his face, and I was like, "Oh no!" It didn't roll
Yeah.
up or anything visually, but it definitely like something tore. Uh,
What would you think if I invited him and Lauren down to train with us one of those days? Because I'm thinking I'm
dude,
going to be
totally.
there I'll get there the 9th. I'll probably
Okay,
leave like the 11th or 12th. I haven't 100% decided yet. It just depends on all the stuff that I want to be able to do with people. But if
okay,
Lauren and Justin would come down from the city, then that would save me having to go up to the city to see them, and then that would also just allow more time for things. Because you know
totally.
Lauren, right? His girlfriend.
Yeah, yep. I met them both. They're both super cool. They're both always welcome
Yeah,
at the hop.
she's who I
Justin.
met when they started dating. Because I've known Lauren for years. She used to live
Okay,
here. Uh huh.
okay,
Actually,
gotcha.
she used to live there. Then she came here, and then she went back there.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, they're all good friends with the owners of the hop too. So we're all
Yep,
we're all one big happy fam.
I'm excited,
Uh,
dude.
the 9th is tomorrow, so you're gonna drive tomorrow?
As soon as I get my brakes fixed on my truck, I'm gonna just head out of town because I ordered my brakes. They're supposed to get here. Oh, I can't stop hiccuping, dude. They're supposed to
Oh, I
get here
hate.
tomorrow, so I'm gonna take my truck into the shop in the afternoon, get them put on, then just head out. Probably get there super late. Just check into a hotel, go to sleep.
Nice. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Whereabouts do you think you're gonna stay? Like in the
I'm gonna
city?
be in Everett. I'll stay in Everett because
Oh, ever.
my friend Kevin is the one who invited me to go up there, and he
That's
lives
right.
there. And I think that they filmed their podcast at Big Iron in Everett.
Okay. I think they do too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm assuming so. I don't know for sure. They could do it at his house or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, I want to go around that area so that I'm closer to the people that I'm going to be there for. Um,
Cool.
Hopefully, I can get a lift in with Kevin too. I just think it's perfect that you end up living there, so I'll just
Yeah,
come
dude.
bother you for a day or two.
Hell yeah. That'd be a lot of fun. What should we train?
So tomorrow, I guess I'd probably train before I head out. Wednesday's
Yep.
legs,
Okay.
so I'm
Uh
down to do some legs if I'm hydrated enough. I'm sure that I'll stay hydrated if I'm driving and everything, though. Usually, if I fly, I dehydrate like crazy.
I do hammies tomorrow. So that I don't hit legs again until Friday.
Oh, okay.
Thursday is generally arms, and Wednesday is generally rest, but I could shuffle
I'm
something
down for
into
an
my
arm day.
rest day.
I'm
What'd you
down
say?
for an arm day. Arm day is
Okay.
easy. Yeah, that'd be a
Perfect.
good one for traveling, I think, because I know that if you and I trained legs together and I traveled to train legs, I would push myself very hard, and that's usually dangerous to do
Yeah.
traveling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. And we have some really fun lake shit, so you'd probably go crazy for sure.
Dude, I used so I know I said this about the Body Masters hack squat, but I used the best hack squat ever last week. I don't know if you saw it in my
Okay.
video that you guys watched, but it was the Cybex.
Oh yeah, we were watching that. Tyler loves it. Milan and I both said it hurts our knees because
I
I
really
use that.
hope Tyler was proud of my tempo with that if he watched it because I probably did 5 second negatives on that thing. It felt so good.
It looks really clean, dude.
Yeah.
I think it's just a height thing or a structure thing because I used to use that one at Ironworks, which is in Bellevue. Um, they have the exact same one, and honestly, this was a while ago. I was probably just going excessively heavy, and I don't know, but I my knees would be like crippled for 2 or 3 days afterwards.
That's
Uh,
the best part about that one, dude, because that's what I noticed. And this might be because you know what BPC is, yeah?
yep.
So I started running BPC about 2 weeks ago at
Okay.
250 micrograms a day, just for my
Okay.
tendons and my ligaments. And when I trained legs that day, and like you probably saw, I took everything to pretty extreme failure, and then I tried to even force more after that. And I walked
Mm,
out of that gym with no knee issues at all for the first time in forever.
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
What
that made a
are you running the BCP like sub Q systemic, or are you shooting it in your joints? Sub Q?
just yeah, because I don't have a specific injury that I feel like I need repaired. I just want the benefits for my tendons and ligaments, especially since honestly, I know this isn't very smart, but it is a goal of mine this year. I would like to get an 800-pound squat. I feel like that's reasonable for my last max being 725. And if I really push myself this whole entire year, I think I can do 800.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's
but the only way I can allow my legs to get that strong is if I allow my tendons to. And I know that my
yeah,
legs, both size and strength, are going to recomp much faster than my tendons will. So I need to have something
yeah.
to keep it up with it itself.
So when you take BPC, when you take BPC systemically, it works to strengthen your tendons just all the time.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why it's like a lower dose done every day for like a longer period of time rather than, oh, I'm like shoulder tore this, that, pin it in the shoulder, 500 to a gram, or not a gram. Cool, not a gram, a milligram. 500
Yeah. Oh yeah.
micrograms to like 1 milligram or something for like a stint of like 6 to 8 weeks. And then you would
Mhm,
stack it on with like a TB 500 too if it was an injury repair specifically. But I was doing
mhm.
more research into, yeah, systemic help. And it has a lot of really good benefits for that. There's only one side effect that I've been able to find on BPC. One.
What's that?
And it can inhibit dopamine production. I don't think that matters for me though. I don't think I have dopamine production going on.
Gotcha. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Weird.
and that's at like two. Huh?
I wonder why it would interact with dopamine.
I'm not exactly sure that the mechanism in which it works is something that I need to look a little bit more into, but that's the only thing I've been able to find. Everything else, dude, it's got like crazy, there's studies saying that it can reverse autism.
No shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of crazy stuff on it. And people think that it's so bad to take anything at all just because it's injectable, but they don't realize like all of the pro athletes are taking BPC. It's a recovery drug, and every athlete's going to take advantage of a recovery drug.
Oh,
It's not even a
100%, dude.
peptide, I guess. You can't really call it a PED. Well,
Yeah, it's just a
maybe.
peptide. Yeah. No, I mean, shit. Peptides aren't even illegal in sports, are they? In
I think it
professional
definitely
sport?
depends on the sport.
Okay. I'm gonna look that up. That's an interesting
Yeah.
question.
Dude,
Are
this is so funny. I
peptides?
have to show you this because it just cracks me up every time. You've probably seen it on my stories. I got these chairs put in my office,
Uh-huh.
and my my gigantic dogs, they just want to fit on them so bad. So this is what he's doing right now.
Oh my god, dude, that's so cute.
Yeah, dude, he's like 130 pounds trying to fit on this fucking
Oh,
accent chair.
he is a big boy. Wow.
Dude,
That's
the
so funny.
craziest thing about this dog is I haven't even met a grown man whose hands are close to the same size as mine, and Gromit's paws are the same size as my hands. Like his paw
Wow.
takes up this whole area right here.
How old is Gromit?
He's 7 years old in November, so
Okay.
I got him a year ago.
Okay.
He's literally perfect. All right, can
Oh,
athletes take peptides? Yeah, I figured it was going to be banned by WADA.
yeah. Oh, okay. Huh. So no, for people listening, peptides are not legal anymore. Some peptides have been banned by
They're
WADA.
legal. They're not allowed in sports. Let's say that. It's
Oh
not
yeah,
against the law. Yeah.
right. It is not against the law to purchase them or
Yeah.
isn't it
Just for you.
technically illegal? Isn't it technically illegal to take them? Like it's legal to purchase them for research or whatever
It's
they
illegal
say.
to sell them and market them for like human consumption, but it's not illegal to take them.
Okay.
So it's so weird. I just like they
No,
should
that
leave
makes
shit.
sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. That's why when you buy them, it says, this is for research purposes only. But
Yeah.
if you're choosing to then put that in your body, that's your decision, right? I don't think they
It
care.
really is too. And it's like it's so weird. I don't think that it really matters that much. I think that people should be and honestly, they should let companies advertise it properly, like
Mm,
as human consumption and use, because it's going to be more dangerous. Otherwise, people are going to get their hands on it and use it. So the
yeah,
company that's manufacturing it, they should be allowed to tell you how to use it, but they can't because that's the illegal part. You can't tell them how to
yeah,
consume it.
got it. Okay, that makes total sense.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
think
ridiculous.
do you think that all PEDs should be legal?
I don't know. I think that there's like a huge gray area with that. I think that it should be. I think that it should be, and I think that it should be age dependent. You know what I mean?
Mhm,
Because some of
mhm,
these things are going to mess with your cognitive development, like
yep,
certain neurotoxic compounds could if you're too young and you're taking them. So if they
yep,
were legal, then it would probably honestly be easier to keep them out of the hands of younger kids. But then
yeah.
again, it's more accessible to scumbags that would sell them to younger kids anyways to make money. So it's like that's where the gray area is. There's always going to be a way for people who shouldn't have it to get it.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
legal
no,
or
that's
not.
true. That's true for sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, uh, yeah, legal and regulated is probably better, but I don't know. That's how they do it over in like Europe, right? You can just go into the pharmacy and buy whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Most
that you can get. Hey, can I get like a pack of D-ball and a pack of Diazide?
yeah.
Here you
Well,
go. Yeah,
a buddy of mine went to Mexico recently, and he said that's literally like you walk around and people can tell you have muscle, and everyone just wants to sell you like trim and shit.
yeah,
Like, and it's legal. It's crazy. It's crazy to think about.
yeah. What do you think the world would be like if it was legal? Do you think that that would be better or worse?
Mm, that's a really good question. Um,
I'll take a picture of my dog too. He's just so funny.
dude, that is the cutest thing. Uh there would probably be. I want to say it would be the same, but that's probably not true. There would probably be more people taking them, just because I'm sure there are people out there that are like, I don't want to bother trying to figure out how to pay for this. So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like there's people.
oh, I don't need cryptocurrency. I can just use Apple Pay now.
Yeah,
Like,
there's a convenience factor that I think would attract more people than currently use, for sure. Um, I don't know. Is more people being on PEDs a good thing or a bad thing? I don't really know. I
I just feel like if it was legal, then it would be a lot easier to educate people on how to properly use them. That's my thing
That's
because
true.
people are still like, I think the illegal aspect of it is what keeps people from educating on it a little bit more.
That's true. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it would probably be better, honestly, because you look now on like social media, there's high school kids on TikTok talking about trend, and they have no
Yep.
business even talking about it. They have no idea what they're talking about.
Yeah, but if they're educated too, like if there was programs and stuff for it, then you would learn, oh, trend's not a great one. Testosterone, though, at low doses can actually help you in a lot of ways, both health, like physical health and mental health. Like you would learn
Yeah.
stuff like that. You'd be like, oh, maybe they're demonizing these things a little bit. And the reason they're demonizing it is because they see us bodybuilders using them to the extreme. And that doesn't mean we're pushing doses with them to the extreme. It just means we're definitely using them to get as much physical benefit as we can in our appearance. So there's multiple ways to use PEDs, guys. It's not just going to put on muscle for you. There's like Olympic sprinters that would be using PEDs just so that they can have more endurance and recovery. And there's people like, if you're in the NBA or the NFL, you'd be using PEDs so that you can recover and train more often.
Here's another more specific question. Do you think professional sports would be better or any different if PEDs were legal within sports?
Dude, my take on this is, so I don't think that they should be just blasting gear necessarily, but I do think that sports would be so much more entertaining if every athlete was fucking blasting gear, for sure.
I agree.
Think about a running back, but instead of like being, 210, 215, pushing through people pretty strong, pretty fast, what if that motherfucker's like 240 and just as strong and fast, just shoving through a bunch of other dudes that are stronger and faster? Like,
yeah,
it'd probably cause a lot more injury with them just because everybody would be impacting so much more. Like, I don't know, it'd be crazy though.
for sure.
Ooh, I
I
have a good
guess.
question. Quite the same topic though.
Yeah.
Which sport do you think would be the most entertaining if alcohol consumption was a required part of the sport?
Required? Oh shit.
Like before you get off the bench, you have to take 10 shots and then you go play.
Oh damn, dude. Honestly, I feel like hockey, but hockey probably they're already probably drunk.
Too, but I was like, that'd be dangerous too.
Oh yeah, dude. On the ice too. Holy shit.
Object.
Yeah, sharp objects on ice. You're already they already fight and shit, so
could you imagine like the best NBA teams in the world playing against each other and all the athletes are wasted? Nobody can make a bucket. Everyone's tripping over each other.
yeah. Fighting would also be hilarious, like UFC.
Dude, I wonder if they would just get more violent, some of them.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, some people get violent drunk. Like I'm the type of person that if I were to drink, I'd probably just get happy drunk. Like the one time that I've ever been drunk, I was told that I was just hugging everybody.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so.
What was the one time you got drunk? What's the story there?
It was New Year's, New Year's 2020, I think. And oh wow, yeah, there is a story there now that I think about it. So I was at my friend's house. We spent every holiday with these guys. Like I think I've told you about my friend Sean, who I'd lost in 2021. So yeah, we'd spend every holiday with him, and we were all just hanging out, playing games and stuff, and like drinking on New Year's. And my friend Sean was like, "I've never ever seen you drink before. I've never seen you drunk. Today's got to be the day." I'm like, "Okay, I'll do my best." So you know what a handle is?
A handle, no.
So here, I'll look it up. Handle.
Maybe. That sounds familiar.
I'm gonna share the screen with you because I need everybody who's watching this to see what I'm talking about. Oh, that's not quite it either. I thought a handle was the biggest one you get.
Is it like a specific bottle?
It had a fucking handle on it. Huh?
It's a specific bottle?
Yeah, it was just Crown Royal, but it was like a big bottle of it. It had like a handle on it, like a jug. Yeah, like this. This is it. Half gallon.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, I had one of these.
Are you saying you drink that entire thing?
I drank this to myself.
Holy shit, dude.
And then whatever other cocktails they were handing me. So like We found out that I like margaritas, so I was eating margaritas.
Okay.
Or eating. Wow, I was eating them apparently. No, I was drinking margaritas and stuff.
Uh,
So I got drunk, like I actually got myself drunk because I was doing this all within like a short time span. And
yeah.
I guess I was just hugging everybody. I was still pretty coherent, but I was definitely drunk. Like I remember being pretty like falling over and shit. I
Yeah.
was just hugging everybody, telling them I love them and patting them on the back and stuff over and over again. Me and my friend Brooke, her dad, me and him were wrestling apparently in the kitchen, just fucking around and stuff. And I guess I went to go grab the fridge to pull myself up, and I just pulled the door open into my face at one point.
Oh
But
shit.
the weirdest part about this day was, oh, dude, yeah, we were so redneck too. We all took pictures with guns and stuff. Obviously, we all know how to handle guns and everything, so like it wasn't a sketchy thing. But yeah, we all were like, "Go get the guns. Let's get a cool ass picture." And we're all holding shotguns and pistols and stuff. But we I got home after I like went to sleep. Well, I let my dogs out first. I lived in a 3-story apartment, so I had to let my dogs out. I took a cab home. But I went to sleep. I woke up and puked, and I thought that I had been asleep for hours because I was completely entirely sober. Completely. Apparently I'd only been asleep for 10 or 15 minutes.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so I slept for 15 minutes. I woke up completely sober. I threw up and then I went back to bed. Like completely
That's so
normal. Like it was just
crazy.
regular. So I
What the
sobered
heck?
up with probably 40 minutes of stopping.
So why I can understand maybe the weed because that's such an individual kind of tolerance thing. I guess alcohol is too. But why did it take that much? A half gallon, bro? That's
Yeah, I'm not
crazy.
sure. I think that that's just also has to do with the acromegaly because, like, you know, Andre the
Yeah.
Giant, right? And one of the
Yeah.
things that Andre could do is he could drink a lot of alcohol and not really be affected by it. It's just a metabolism
Okay.
thing or something. I'm not exactly sure, but
I
something
guess that
just
makes
keeps it
sense
really working.
because you're probably metabolizing it so fast that it's
Uh
in and
huh.
out before you're drunk in most cases.
Yeah, pretty
That
much. I
makes
think
sense.
that's how it works with everything with me. That's why I'm like, I got to figure out
Yeah.
timing with stuff. But alcohol's not
Yeah.
really something I really care to do, especially not often. Like, I don't care to
Yeah.
drink alcohol very much. It's not something that interests me. I don't like the flavor of it.
Yeah.
Takes too much of it to work.
So that do you experience that with other things too? Like uh you use hostility here and there or you just bloodshot.
No, I use hostility sometimes. It's just not as often. Like right now, like I have it up here on my bookshelf. I've got 3 empty bloodshot containers, and then I have the same hostility that I've had for like 2 months that's still like half full because I only use it when I need it. And
So
I definitely notice it.
so if you take hostility, do you feel like normal 20 minutes later? Like is it over super
Oh yeah,
quick?
I'm not cracked out or anything.
But do you feel it for your whole workout or no?
I don't feel like an overwhelming energy of any sort. I just know when I'm using
Yeah.
the supplements, depending on like the quality of the workout with like my pump and stuff, because it definitely enhances
Yeah.
the pump.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
So I think that
Yeah,
that's what I kind of.
I'm just wondering if like caffeine and stuff is the same way for you. Like does it
No, that's
take
an ADHD thing though. Caffeine can put me to sleep unless I have a pretty good amount of it. Like with these coffees, I could probably drink this before bed. I just do this as like a little
okay.
morning routine thing to kind of get me up and moving. I just go make a coffee and stuff, and I like the taste of it. But yeah,
Okay.
I could drink this and go right to bed. I've taken pre-workout. I think it was the week before last week. I took a scoop of the stim pre-workout and everything, and I was driving to the gym, and my truck was just fucking up, and I wasn't able to go. I turned around and went home, went to bed, literally right after.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. I mean, my caffeine tolerance is also pretty high. Like, I don't feel cracked out from hostility at all, but I will feel like if I drink hostility and then let's say I'm getting ready to train and somebody ends up coming in for a tour, and I end up touring the gym for like 10 minutes and it pushes back my workout 10 minutes, I will start to feel like, ah, shit, I need to train. Like, whoa. Like I'll
Yeah,
feel it. I'll feel it.
maybe.
Yeah. But I don't feel like cracked out of my mind or anything. Dude, holy
Yeah, that
shit.
was my.
What's the highest amount of caffeine that you've consumed pre-workout before?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever been that much of a stim junkie. I know that I took a pre-workout once that had 400 milligrams, and it
Yeah.
wasn't like, you know how the hostility is dosed really well. So it has caffeine, and then it has dicaffeine malate, which is slower
Yeah.
release caffeine. So that kind of helps
Yeah.
you from having that crash effect. You kind of have a steady climb instead, and then it
Yep.
very slowly tapers down. Um,
Mhm.
this one was not that. It was just Andros. So it was just
Oh.
straight pure caffeine, spike your shit all the way up, and then crash and feel like complete garbage for hours after and get sick. That's what
Mhm.
it was.
Dude, so is mine. I used to take this one that was, I think it was whatever the max legal dose of caffeine is. Let's see. And I think it was
Yeah.
470 or something ridiculous like that. Uh
Do you
I don't
remember
know.
what pre workout it was?
Yeah, dude. This is not an endorsement in any way because it was garbage. It was just high stem. But do you remember Jekyll and Hyde?
Yeah,
There were two
I know
different ones.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah. So
I
I
don't
would
even
take,
not even do I know exactly what you're talking about. I know the exact pre workout that you're talking about.
yeah. So they had Jekyll, which I think was like their stem free, and they had
Hmm.
Hyde, which was like so much stem. Uh, and I would take that every day, dude. I don't know how I was okay. And I think I would have like coffee and shit earlier in the day too. I probably was having like a gram of
That's
caffeine a
why you're
day. On
That's why your tolerance is so high, dude. And not
yeah,
even just the caffeine content in that pre-workout, that shit was loaded with beta alanine. You could not even like
yeah,
your skin is crawling in the
dude.
worst way.
Like
I hate beta.
yes, yeah. I'm not a fan anymore either. Ever since I started using Pico too, dude.
Yeah, because you get the endurance and
Way better.
focus and everything out of that, and you don't feel like shit, and I don't feel like I have
Yeah,
bugs in my skin.
yeah, yeah,
Definitely better.
yeah, dude. Beta alanine feels so freaking weird. That's the
Dude, now
worst.
he's in the other one.
Oh my god,
It's
dude. They're
so
so
funny.
cute. They're
I
just
feel like I need
chilling
to get
with
a
you.
couch in here instead of the chairs so they fit better, but they're sleeping, they're comfortable, so
That's so funny. My dog is
yeah,
just
dude,
curled up.
have you tried Bashmouth?
No, I haven't yet. Have you?
Oh god, that works. And I think it's because it's like it's mainlined basically. Like the second you start chewing it, you're absorbing it. So it works like pretty much right away. And if
Yeah,
it works right away, it's not like being like I'm not needing to metabolize it before it starts to work, I guess. So
yeah,
that
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
works. That works for me. That is the way that I feel like caffeine is supposed to affect people.
Okay. Do you ever chew that during training or no?
I've only ever had it one time because I'm not really a big fan of the like overly feeling like wired, you know? It gives me
Yeah.
more anxiety than productivity.
Hmm. Same,
Yeah,
for sure.
because I already have
Interesting.
like a lot going on. I feel like in my head, I'm already a restless person. I'm already trying to find the next productive thing to do. I'm already trying to find how to like make everything that I'm doing better. So if I
Yeah,
add to that, then the speed of my thoughts just pick up. It's just too much to handle at that point.
yeah. No, that makes sense, man. Um, yeah, I used to be a way bigger fan of stimulants when I was younger, for sure. I was really, whew, I was a total stim junkie when I was like early 20s. But dude, half the time I don't even drink coffee anymore because I realized whether I drink a cup of coffee in the morning or I don't, like you said, I like it. I like the routine of it. I like the taste. But if I don't drink it, I feel the same. So
Yeah, I
like it's
feel
not
this.
really.
Like this could be
Yeah.
caffeine free. I'd still make it this way. I just
Yeah.
like to get up and like use my French press and like I let my dogs out. I open the door. I just put the coffee in. I start it up. I let it steep while I'm like making my food, and it's just a nice little way to like get things going in the morning. I don't know if that makes sense. A
Yeah.
lot of people have their own little rituals or routines that they do in the morning. That's mine
No, for sure.
now. And it's fairly
Hmm.
recent. Like I moved into this house and started doing that. I hadn't even drank coffee before this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we were doing the podcast when I lived at my old place, I believe. You don't see me with
Mhm.
coffee or anything in that apartment whatsoever, like ever. I just don't drink coffee unless I ordered
Yeah.
it like from Starbucks very seldom. But now it's a daily thing.
Interesting. Yeah. So is that hot coffee?
No, I hate hot coffee. I like iced coffee.
Okay. I like iced
Yeah, there's
coffee too.
ice in here. I That's why I got the French press. It's easier to make iced coffee out of, and it was like fuck. I think that thing was like $8, and it's the best thing in the world.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
awesome.
it makes the
We got
perfect amount.
we got a Keurig for Christmas.
Oh,
Uh,
sweet.
that thing's pretty sweet. Yeah, you just put it in the little cup, press the button, and it spits out coffee. It's good too. It's tasty for sure.
Yeah, but it's hot.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like to pour it over ice. The best, if you have the forethought to do it, is to freeze coffee in an ice cube tray.
The
That
grounds
way you
or the actual
no,
nothing to
liquid.
water down when it melts.
Exactly. Because otherwise you pour it over ice and then half of it's water, which it's not the worst thing in the world, but as long as the coffee's strong. But yeah, freezing coffee is definitely the way to go if you don't want it to be watered down.
Yeah, I just don't like hot drinks in general, dude. It's weird. You know how I said in the group chat because you guys talked about this in the live podcast, something about the ketchup. I don't know what you talked about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so something
no,
about
literally I was just saying that I think I asked Milan if she liked ketchup and I was saying that I did. And she's like, I do, but I don't really use it at all. And then I thought about it and I'm like, I guess I only use it on one meal. So that's why I sent you a picture of that meal because that was my
okay.
ketchup meal.
That makes yeah. I have an irrational fear of ketchup. For people who don't know, this doesn't make sense. It's not like I'm scared of ketchup. I just will not touch the fucking bottle. There's something about the ketchup bottle that disgusts me. I will not put it on my own food. But if I'm ordering a burger, I do expect it to be there. Though if it's not
Okay.
there, I will not order it on there either because that puts a weird thing in my head. So it's just this weird thing that I have with ketchup. But with hot drinks, it's kind of similar, except it's just like I just don't like any warm drinks at all. I have to drink everything cold. So hot chocolate to me tastes better if it's cold. And it doesn't
Mm.
taste just like chocolate milk, guys. I want to hear that argument. It's not chocolate milk. It's hot chocolate. It's not, and it does taste different.
I can see that. Um, hmm. So wait, let's get to the bottom of this ketchup thing first of all. Is it because like okay, so I know like with a ketchup bottle, especially like the glass bottles, around the rim, it like dries and it gets kind of gross. Is that why? Are you grossed out by it? Like,
I think it's just the whole thing, dude. It's the whole
yeah,
thing. I'm not. I
okay,
really wish that I could figure out how to describe why this is a thing for me, but it
yeah,
just is. It's just one of those things that I can never describe. I just feel so
yeah,
grossed out touching ketchup bottles. I've never had a ketchup bottle in my fridge.
fair enough. So it is like you're grossed out more than anything. Like, ugh,
Yeah, but it's weird because it's not like I hate ketchup. I like it on my food.
yeah,
Yeah,
huh?
I won't dip
Int-
French fries in it either. Like it's something about seeing it.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, so anytime you have to see it is when it's a problem.
yeah. But if I see it on my burger and I ordered it and it's there, perfect.
Interesting. Okay. Huh.
It's so weird.
Yeah. No, that's I guess that makes sense. I mean, it is kind of gross to look at. It's just like it looks like blood.
Yeah,
It's
and it's the consistency of it and everything. It's just
yeah.
and for some reason I can just think of the bottle the way it feels. I know it's like no different than if you grab like mustard or mayo or whatever, but you just grab a cold bottle of ketchup in the fridge to move something. Ugh,
Huh.
no.
That's so interesting, man.
I know, I wish
Shit.
I knew why. I just have weird sensory shit like that.
Yeah. No, but I'm with you on the hot drink thing too, because for me it's mainly just my body temperature is already high all the time.
Yep, me
So
too.
yeah, so if I have a hot drink, I just end up like sweating and pulling layers off, and it's like, why am I doing this? Why don't I just drink this cold? You know?
Yeah, I definitely notice when I'm eating my meals and stuff, I just get hot. Like right
Yeah.
now, it's the beginning of the day. I'm wearing a jacket. I'm only one meal in. Like it's not going to be that bad. By the time I eat 2 and 3 more meals, I will be probably having my shirt off, standing out in the snow, trying to cool off.
Damn. Is it snowing there right now?
Yep. Oh, it got a lot. Yeah, my backyard's full.
Damn.
Yeah, it's
Supposedly,
not doing anything today. The sky's actually really blue today, but yeah, the whole entire weekend it was just dumping on us.
okay. Supposedly, it's supposed to snow this week here.
Oh, that's just awesome for me.
Yeah, I guess that's something to consider. Blizzard warning. Whoa.
What's a Washington blizzard though?
Weak. They're weak for sure compared to other
I'm
places.
sure it is, yeah. You guys get rain and stuff. You don't get snow. That's actually weird. You guys don't get that much snow even though you rain all the time. You'd think that you get
Yeah.
a lot of snow in the winter.
Yeah, right? It just never quite gets cold enough. A blizzard warning has been issued for areas surrounding Seattle as 2 powerful atmospheric river winter storms are expected to make landfall over the Northwest.
What
Oh
day?
shit. Uh yeah, what day is this?
Everett,
Oh,
Washington.
warning is in effect from 4 a.m. on Tuesday tomorrow.
Oh,
Tomorrow
really? For
through
me, it tells me that you guys are raining. It says
yeah.
snow on Thursday.
Yeah, that's what my forecast says too. Then there's this it's like a news article.
Is it for real raining on you right now as we speak?
Yes. Yes it
That
is.
is really depressing. I actually like rain though. So,
Yeah, I don't mind. I mean, dude, our summers are so nice now and so hot that like I can put up with a little rain the rest of the year for sure. It's not
yeah.
bad.
I didn't know that you
Damn,
guys get really.
I wonder if that's really going to be a blizzard. That's crazy. Cuz
I'll let you know.
right now it doesn't seem like it would be cold enough, but
If I'm driving through a blizzard, I'll let you know. Like, yep, Neil, it is blizzard. There's something going on out here.
can confirm.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. I used to drive trucks, so I've driven, and in Wyoming on I-80, I used to drive semi trucks, so I'm not scared of driving
Dang.
in a little bit of weather. I actually know a lot of routes to get places even when highways are closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I
What
lived
kind of
in, but I worked in the coal mine here in Utah, I had to travel 4.5 hours every week. So like if my shifts would start on Monday, I would have to drive up here 4.5 hours, stay here, drive home. And that's like through the winter too. I'm definitely not going to stay here when I don't have to if I want to go home on my days off. So I'm going to find a way to get home no matter how bad the weather is.
Yeah. What do you drive now?
I have a 2019 Colorado Duramax.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm sure that'll
Yeah.
do just fine in the snow.
Oh yeah, it's a little baby Tacoma pretty much. Like it's a Chevy. It's just a Silverado that's smaller, but it has a diesel engine in it and it's a
Hmm.
tank. That truck not only is it a tank, it's never gotten stuck anywhere. It can go do whatever the hell I want, but it has crazy crazy gas mileage.
Yeah.
Like I'll bet you I'll get to
Really?
30 on Washington.
What is the gas mileage? How much do you get?
I'll probably get 30 miles per gallon all the way to Washington. I'll probably fill up one time in
Damn.
between here and Washington the whole entire 14 hours.
Damn, that's really good, dude. Mine gets
Yeah.
like 11.
What do you drive? You have a Raptor.
I have a Raptor. Yeah.
Yep.
It's so cool, dude, but it's so shit for gas mileage.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was looking into the Raptor Broncos, and
Dude, those
as
look
much as I
so
love
sick.
it, yeah, as
Yeah.
much as I love it, I don't think I could justify like. First of all, it's 100K, so that's an
Yeah.
expensive car payment regardless. No matter how much I put down, I could put 20 down on it. That's still an 800,000 or $80,000 loan. So
Yeah.
I'd be looking to pay like 1,000, 1,500 a month on just the
Hmm.
payment. It's a Raptor. It's got like all kinds of upgrades on it, so it's going to be expensive to insure
Hmm.
because obviously insurance companies are going to look at it as like a liability type of vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the fuel. So I go like
Mm-hmm.
right now, I'm paying like $700 a month total for my truck with everything. And then I would probably triple or quadruple that by getting a Raptor Bronco.
Yeah.
Just for a little
Fair
bit
enough.
cooler of a vehicle too.
Right. Dude, yeah. One of my buddies just bought one of the new Broncos, not a Raptor, just a regular Bronco. They're sick, dude. They're so beefy in person too. They're
Yep.
way
That's my
beefier
next
than you
move.
think.
I would totally just get a regular Bronco and then upgrade it myself. Like the
Yeah.
Raptor is cool, but I could put a wide body on a fucking Bronco. They already kind of look like they're beefed up like that. I just wonder, I would need to test drive it first to see like the interior.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do I
Yeah.
fit in that car? Because I know my truck right now, as much as I love it, I don't fit in it. I just
Good.
don't like big vehicles, so I just didn't buy a big truck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts about the Raptor, actually, is the interior. Because it's got, like,
Yep.
a huge center console. So, like, I can have my elbow there. My girl can be in the car with her elbow on her side, and they don't even touch. Like, it's a huge center console.
Dude, I sit in my truck. I have my elbow on the center console pulling over into the passenger seat.
Really?
Yeah, my arm is in the passenger seat almost.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big, big interior. And then I have my seat, like, all the way back almost. So I have lots of leg room, and I fit comfortably. But,
They have
yeah.
these things. I don't know if you've seen them. I don't even know if they come out with them yet, but it's a Chevy Bison. And it's supposed to be like Silverado's version of the Raptor. Yeah, let me see if I can find it, dude.
No
I'm a
shit.
Chevy guy, I think, which is weird because my dad is a Ford guy.
Okay.
I think I just
Dude,
oh no, they made them. They're in existence currently. I like Fords, I like Chevys, Toyotas. Like I like pretty much anything. Just don't ever show me like literally never show me a fucking Nissan truck and tell me you have a truck. I will disagree with you every day. Nissan. I
dude,
hate Nissan.
you know what's even worse than Nissan now is those fucking electric Rivians.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that looks sick. Whoa.
That is fucking truck, dude. That is so cool. This is what I want.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is the picture I saw first of it ever.
Okay.
Yeah, so they make
Oh,
them. They're in existence. I'm definitely going to look into getting this after tax season because I can't buy anything until after taxes, anyways.
that looks sick, dude. What how much do those run?
I think it was like 80.
Okay.
But if it's 80 and I put 20 down on it, that's 60, and that's only $10,000 more than my truck now. So my payment would still be it'd be more, but it'd be relatively close to that 600 a month number that I want. So it'd be
Right.
like 800. I can handle that with like
Yeah.
the extra
There you
space
go.
and everything I'm getting out of it.
There you go. Yep. Yeah. 2024. Damn, these are cool, dude. I could totally drive this for sure.
Yeah, see, it's basically just like what you'd expect a Chevy Raptor to be like. And people will
Yeah.
be it's so funny when people do pick sides like Ford, Chevy, Dodge, whatever. Oh, they're copying them. No, it's just a cooler, it's not even just a cooler truck, it's just a cool truck, different logo. Like who the fuck
Yeah.
cares who the hell manufactured it if you like it?
Yeah. It's the same shit, just a different company.
Dude, I've worked
But
on
yeah.
cars my whole life. That's kind of what my dad does for fun. Like that's his hobby. He just works in his garage. So I learned a lot about that stuff and you learn pretty quick. They all have their good and bad. So there's
Mm-hmm.
no point in picking one or the other.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've driven
No.
everything at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you dude, I used to have a Chevy. I had a 1978 Chevy K20, and that thing was awesome.
Yeah, those are
It was
cool.
it was
I have a 1967 and then a 1970 Bronco
Did you really?
back in Wyoming. Yeah. The Bronco is
That,
being restored the 70s, but the 67 is just on my dad's side yard, like probably not going to get touched for a bit. It's a very, very difficult car to restore properly. And you would
mm,
want to because it's worth like $150,000 or something crazy if it is restored properly.
wow.
Yeah, those are crazy to get, dude. So I've got those. I used to have a Blazer. You
Okay.
ever see Chevy Blazers? 1970 Chevy Blazer?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Those are
Yeah,
sick
I
too.
traded it for one of my Broncos.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, a
Those are fun.
67 Bronco. That must have been sick.
Yeah, it's basic. When I go to Wyoming next, I'll send you a picture of it because it's just mainly bought for the body and the frame because those are the two
Mhm.
things that rust out that are really hard to find and replace. But like I could get interior upholstered for it. I can find a drivetrain for it. Like all of those things aren't too bad. But if you can, like the hardest part is to find a body that doesn't have damage to it.
I bet.
Yep. And then not
Yeah.
a frame that's like completely fucked up and twisted and bent and you
Mhm.
know. But it's just I need a garage and everything before I can even think about big projects like that. I don't have a garage
Yeah.
at this house still. I just have a huge like driveway.
Okay. Yeah. My K20 was a total rust bucket. It was the body was in good shape and it was good, but yeah, the there was so much rust on the driver's side that you could actually like see through the floor, like where the
Yeah.
door meets the floor. Yeah, it was like rusted out. Uh it was also
Yeah.
super jagged getting in and out of it on the driver's side, so I had to be really careful or I'd scrape up my calves.
There was this part of I think it's a 1975. It was a F-250 pickup truck
uh,
and it was a stick shift. First thing that was a lot of fun to do in that truck because it was just a hunk of shit. It was like a 4-speed manual, so it wasn't going very fast. It wasn't going highway speeds. If you threw it into first gear is so torquey that you could pop wheelies in it. You just keep revving it and like popping wheelies and shit. So that
yep.
was one stupid thing I would do with that truck. And then yeah, like getting into it, there was this point where you open the door right there on the side, and there's like a huge rust hole. And if I stepped on it right, I would have just broke it all off. And I didn't want to break it off. I still needed some of that structural integrity right there to close the door. So I
Yeah.
would like have to like step all the way over it and into the truck, and then just like grab the thing and up into it.
Dude, that's so awesome, man. Shit.
Old vehicles are fun, dude. They are. It's more
Yeah.
fun to have something like cheap and old that you could kind of beat up a little bit.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if that had been a fully restored K20, I would have driven it much different.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's like with my
Treated it much
truck, dude.
different.
With that truck, I'm popping wheelies. I don't give a shit what happens to it. I blew the engine in it once, like whatever. It was just fun. But in my truck
Yeah.
now, I could get like a rock chip in the window and I'll freak out.
Yeah,
Oh, my
right?
truck packed by bears, dude.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's got like it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but it has scratches on it.
How did that what happened there?
Okay, so I went snowboarding once. There's this mountain here called Brighton. So I went snowboarding in Brighton. I brought my backpack. I did everything correctly, I swear. Like I was alone, so I didn't have anywhere where I would feel safe to put my keys. I just put them in my backpack. I did
Mhm.
one run down the mountain and the zipper on my backpack broke and my keys were on the mountain somewhere. Gone.
Oh
So
shit.
I did a couple runs looking for them. This was during record snowfall, by the way. So we had 800 feet of snow on the mountain.
Damn.
Couldn't find them. I went to the lodge. I asked them like to see if anybody else found them. Looked through their key box thing. Nothing. So I just like had to get a ride home. That's all I could do. Didn't have a spare key. Had to wait for a locksmith to go up there to get another key made. And that's when shit went crazy because I'm pretty sure we got like 1,000 feet of snowfall or something over 2 weeks. We broke another record in snow. The locksmiths wouldn't go up to the canyon because it was so bad. So my truck was up there just getting dumped on. I finally go up there to go get my truck. It's completely buried in snow, like literally completely buried. You can't see any of it. I had to dig it out to even get it, jump start it, get the locksmith, made the key. Everything was good. Um, then I get it home. It all melts off, and I see just a ton of scratches all over the hood and like on the side of it. And there's like a little dent in this one spot, not a big one. I'm like, what the fuck happened? So I called him. I said, "Do you guys have cameras outside your parking lot? Because I think somebody was messing with my truck while it was there." I went there, looked at the cameras, and 3 bears just like fucking around on it because it was the only thing in the parking lot. And it was buried in snow. You can't even tell that it's really
Yeah.
a truck when you were doing it. It
Yeah.
was just the weirdest thing. So yeah, my truck got fucked up by
Whoa.
3 bears.
Dude, that's crazy. Wow. Wait,
Yeah, it's
which truck
unfortunate.
was this your
Huh?
current truck?
Yeah.
Oh shit, dude.
This is
That's
when problems
crazy.
began happening because I think so much moisture got into the wheel too that the sensor went out. So now like my traction control and everything is weird because there's the wheel sensor is messed up. It needs replaced. Then
Uh-huh.
my brakes and stuff, obviously those went to shit, and I just procrastinated that quite a bit. But that's when problems started happening. So all of the problems that have ever been with that truck, I can kind of say are my fault and are still fixable problems. Like it's a perfectly fine truck.
Got you. Yeah, yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah, and it's 2019, it's still new, so there's no point in like giving up on it yet.
That's only what, 5 years old. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah,
Mine's
that's
my Raptor's actually a 2012.
yeah,
So
but I bet it's still good.
it's awesome, dude. And that was back when they were still putting V8s in them, so I like that for sure.
They don't have V8s in the Raptor anymore.
No, it's a turbo V6.
That's pretty dumb. Why?
I know.
Fuel mileage?
Probably. Yeah, probably. That's why mine
If
is
you're
so
buying
bad.
it, you're not buying it for fuel mileage though.
No, for sure not. Like
It's so
if my commute weren't like 20 minutes a day, I wouldn't buy a Raptor if it were more than that. You know what I mean?
yeah, no, for sure. I feel
Like,
like I would bag on somebody for having like a 6 cylinder or something like that, but then you think about it, I would totally have like a V6 because they have all-wheel drive Challengers, but they're V6. But that's a
oh, sure.
fucking Dodge Challenger that you can drive in the winter.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what my friend Sean had because he was a medical device representative. So he would travel around Wyoming to all the doctors' offices and he would have these like spinal stimulators.
Hmm.
And he would have to teach the surgeons about them and like get the client ready and prepared. And then he would have to walk the surgeon through doing the surgery and programming it. So that's what
Hmm.
he did for a living. But when you're traveling around Wyoming with really bad weather and snow, you need to have a reliable car. But he wanted a Challenger, so he just got an all-wheel drive Challenger, and that thing kicked ass. He never got stuck.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Damn,
Yeah,
dude,
so
that's
they're
cool.
cool.
That'd be badass to drive around. Well, buddy, I gotta hop off in like 5-ish minutes.
That's okay. I got client calls and stuff coming up
So,
here soon.
okay.
I just talk a lot.
You what?
I could talk a lot.
You cut off again. You do what a lot?
I could talk a lot. That's all. I could just
Oh,
talk.
okay.
I definitely need somebody to tell me that we got to stop.
No, dude, it's good. I mean, to be on a podcast to be able to talk forever is kind of ideal for sure. Because then
Yeah,
there's
that's
never a
what you
lull
want.
in conversation. Yeah, exactly.
I thought about this cool idea where I could like set up some stuff in my truck. Like if I could figure out a way to route this in my truck and have it all connected, then I would do
Yeah,
like a mini podcast type of deal on the way to Washington, and I would just edit out all the dead air. But that would be like hours of footage that I would have to record and edit. So I don't know about it.
yeah, that'd be a lot, but that could be cool. That's a cool idea for sure.
Yeah, like a road
Do you
trip
have like a
podcast.
Do you have like a windshield mount for your phone where you can just record yourself driving?
Nah, but I'd buy one. I'd buy something like that. Like it'd be easy. I
Yeah.
just would want to make it where I could just click a button and do it so that I don't have to edit as much. But that's the thing I can't figure out. Because if I were to use this mic and everything, it would be recording probably the whole time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I didn't even use the mic for the podcast today. I didn't want to set it up. I couldn't have been bothered.
Yeah. I know. I was surprised that no one else showed up today.
Yeah, I don't know what Tyler has going on, but that sucks. I want to see everybody, and I missed the one where everybody was there. I had just my friend who moved here. We just got done at the gym. We kind of trained a little bit later on Friday, and then we were starving. We're like, I've never had Chipotle before. Might as well go try Chipotle.
Wait, you've never had you had that was your first time having Chipotle?
I had Chipotle when I was 20 years old in Ohio after I did the Arnold Amateur, but that's the only time I've had it, and I couldn't remember what it tasted like.
Holy shit, what'd you think?
Cafe Rio's better.
Yeah, Qdoba is also better in my opinion.
Yep, Jed said that. Jed said Qdoba's better.
Mm-hmm. A
But I've
lot of
only ever
people
had
disagree with me
Qdoba
on
too.
that. A lot
The
of
once
people disagree
I had
with me on
Qdoba
that.
too, it was free because I landed in Dallas Fort Worth airport for a layover because I was coming
Mm-hmm.
home from Florida and I was by myself. I went to the Qdoba because I was hungry and my card got shut off because I was traveling. And sometimes when you travel and you buy stuff, your card gets shut off, right? So
Yep.
my card got
Yep.
shut off. I don't know why. So I wasn't able to pay for the food. So they just gave it to me. I was like, okay, that's a cool first
Really?
impression of that. It was pretty good.
Fuck yeah, dude. Yeah, Qdoba's bomb. For one, I feel very strongly that Qdoba is superior to Chipotle. For one, the guac is free.
Big
For
deal.
two, the queso sauce is banging. So good.
That's the thing I was
Uh,
disappointed with Chipotle. The queso was pretty flavorless.
yeah, the queso at Chipotle sucks. The meat at Chipotle is okay, but it all has the same seasoning, I feel like. Whether it's the beef,
Yeah.
the chicken, it all kind of tastes the same. Qdoba has more variety of flavors, I feel like. So,
Have you ever had Cafe Rio?
I don't know, actually. I don't think so.
I'm gonna see if there's a Cafe Rio where you live because that's what we're gonna go do.
There might be. It sounds like there probably would be. It sounds familiar.
Dude, Cafe Rio is better than all of them, I promise. I worked at Cafe Rio from like 14 to 16-ish years old or 17. Oh, it's so good. Dude, yeah, you have one there.
Oh
Looks like
shit,
we're
where's it at?
we're going to Cafe Rio.
Oh shit, dude. Let's see what the
There's this
closest
thing
one
there. It's called sweet pork. It's the broth is Coca-Cola when they make it, and they
is. Okay.
put like a cup of sugar and then a little bit of hot sauce in it when they finish it. Oh my god, it's so good.
Ooh, that sounds fire.
Yep,
Oh
sweet
shit.
pork.
So the closest one is in Linwood. That's not too bad.
How far is that?
Uh 20 minutes north of me. It's actually fairly close to Everett.
There you
So
go.
perfect,
20
dude.
minutes is a normal commute for me where I live to go anywhere pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I know that's not bad. I don't have a problem driving. Even 30 minutes is whatever. It's all good.
Sick. Yeah, dude. We'll go get Cafe Rio and we'll train some arms.
Sounds like a good date to me, buddy.
Yes,
Smoke some
sir.
weed.
Yeah, don't forget about that part. Definitely. Do you do that pre-workout? I don't remember if I asked.
Yeah, I do. Just a little bit. I
Okay,
usually
cool.
do like a quarter of a half gram joint. So what's that? Like an eighth of a gram.
You just
You'll
like
probably
flour, you don't like to do the pens?
uh I've done both. I like flour the best for sure. I like
Me too. There's
the
something weird about it. It's not even just the feeling of it, it's like the act of doing it. Like
yeah,
therapeutically, like just the I don't know what it is. The pens are just they're really convenient for pre-gym because I can just hit that like while I'm going. Sit there in the
yeah,
parking lot and I don't have to worry about smelling like weed in the gym. I don't really care, but
yeah. Yeah, dude. I'll just go out. So you'll see when you're here next to the gym. I have this little spot where I park. It's not even a parking spot, but it's like the backside of the gym. And then what I do is I'll just go out the back door to my truck, grab a joint out, and then just stand there in the parking lot and smoke a little bit, then come back in.
oh
Sometimes I
yeah,
smell like it. Sometimes people be like, "Dude, you smell like weed," and I'm like, "Oh yeah,
it is
I
what it is.
usually I usually do it this time."
Yeah.
So
I've never had
yeah,
anybody say it to me. I just feel like if they did say it to me, I'd feel judged and I'd be like, "Oh, no, I got to go shower."
yeah. Well, the good thing about being in Washington, man, is most people are high all the time.
Yeah, I don't even
So
think that it's like people would smell like it either. I think it's just people are all so used to the smell of it that you can't tell.
100%, dude.
Yeah,
100%.
dude. I'll bring some
Guaranteed
stuff.
at any
Huh?
given time, at least two or three people in the gym have smoked for sure. For sure, for sure.
Good. Good. I'll feel just at home right there. We'll be good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. All right, man, I better
Sweet.
hop off. Um good luck on your road trip tomorrow. I hope it's not a blizzard for you.
I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know when I get there. I've got the podcast at noon on Wednesday, so that'd be 10.
Okay.
And then other than the podcast and like Kevin might want to train that day, I got nothing going on. So Thursday is like free to do whatever.
Sick.
If you want to hang out all day Thursday and train arms and stuff, I'm good for it.
Sick, man. Yeah, Thursday I got some clients in the afternoon, but nothing post training. So we could do like, I usually train at 4 p.m. And then after that, I'm wide open. So we could like train, grab some food, chill.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. Let's do it,
4
buddy.
p.m. would be good. Maybe that morning I'll go head up and see my aunt and uncle while I wait. That works.
Perfect. Okay.
Cool.
All right, buddy.
I'll see
Drive
you
safe.
again.
Yeah, keep me posted, man. Drive safe. Hopefully the weather cooperates. And yeah, we should totally try to record a podcast while you're here on Thursday.
If we can, yeah.
That'd be sick. That'd be cool.
Even if it's just like in the car.
What'd you say?
Even if it's just like in the car.
Well, I was gonna say we could probably by that time use the office at the gym because the owners won't need it at that time, I'm sure. So we could probably I'll bring my laptop to the gym. We could set up in there. That'd be sweet. That'd be sick.
Sweet, yeah. Maybe Tyler and Milan will be able to join that one. We'll see.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Have a good rest of your day, man.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
All right, later.